that you'd be thinking the most dense regions in the Fortnite competitive scene.
Oh, it's absolutely the most players competing, especially at the highest level when you're going through the most players participation. And you've seen time and time again with some of the players that come out of this region, and the gunstone, the level of mechanics are utterly ridiculous at times. You might not have the most discipline, but when it's discipline matters and you see the person who is across from you 9 times that explosive makers are able to pick up an elimination onto the deal and pass Sophie's trio. So going to be able to make away a point there and also avoid turn search for that 5th zone threshold with 50 players. So we're right at that line. We are also at the line where placement points are about to begin to be doled out. So once we get into the top 17, every single trio that falls will then be 1 more point. Then once you're into the top 3, there's an additional 11 points on the line. Third gets +2, second gets +4, and then the Victory Royale walks away with a big old +5, whatever eliminations they can rack up at the end. And right now, we're seeing again good discipline here from the French trio, finding an angle to put pressure. They pulled priority on this zone here. You see their bottom right-hand corner, they have the white line, and everyone else is going to have to pass them if they want to head to the east. They're going to begin to try and head upwards a little bit. Nope, they open that up and they see, never mind, somebody's directly above us. We're going to stay on this low ground.
Here we are going into some full storm rotations out. 6, 7, 8 are going to be outside of the storm every time this trio gets into the safe zone, and then 9 is the ultimate floating zone and go all the way down to the entire screen is still purple, but Nakos gets a big knock on Yanis on the same player. Power as priority. You can kind of look back and they get XPs as well, so they got to trade out with have the time to res. Chaos. You can have the low ground form up. You can have the mid ground form. Is at height is always our position here. Walk away with the victory out.
We talked about Rojo and Poe, but they will be no low there as he gets taken out. However, Mongrel, Payson, Nitro, if the number 1 team doesn't fall in the high ground every game, this is going to be a race for second as they hold it up. Don't like they close the rest of the day yet. Rolling high ground, team is raining down the AR shots with nary a contestant in sight. So we're going to hop up here. Tammy will close that one out. 9 eliminations and 34 points from the Victory Royale. Match 6 closes out there.
In a blink of an eye, before you know it, a victory royale is accrued by Raxo and Co. We're going to need the breakdown from Zeke, Sayo, and Reese. What you got for us, fellas?
What we got, Sancho, is day 2 And we have even more day 2 teams. This is what we were talking about at the very beginning of this show. Cammy, Artur, I cannot believe they find themselves the Victory Royale. Just for clarity, they came in and ended day 1 in 14. With the Victory Royale and eliminations. I mean, this is exactly what we've been talking about. I'm so surprised, and gentlemen, we're going to break down kind of what went down a little bit more in just a little bit. But remember, we've got the standings. We have these cumulative leaderboards. You've still got Mongo, Micho, and Tayson. They're far and away, even after that game. I mean, 40 points ahead? I don't know how they're doing this.
It's like they didn't win that last game, but they did not lose it either. They got to survive all the way till the very end, and now they have an even bigger lead, Reese.
17-point match for them, really nice. And like obviously, like we said, we need to keep this consistency up. They're already coming in strong on the first game of day 2, consistent as they were yesterday. We can see kind of Andalex not managed to get that. Still holding on to that second place spot, but you know they really want to be trying to bridge that gap between first and second, and so far it's only gone a little bit further.
Yeah, so our top 3 also switched up with Benji going down to 5th, and then we see another trio, Kinsel, Wolvies, and CRR get 3rd overall. This is what Zeke was talking about, though. Raxo, Cammy, and Artur, a Victory Royale. 14th place all the way now to 6th with 76 points.
Wow, that's impressive. And you know, to answer a little bit of Sancho's question, how did they do it? They did it because they were popping off on low ground, being really consistent. They managed to keep that mobility for the end game, take height, and win the game that way. So really nice play from them, pushing them up from 14th all the way up to 6th.
Yeah, and all the way from 6th down to 15th. There's been a few switch-ups here and there. Nate, Rojo, and Bobo move all the way up to 11th from 15th from what we saw before. Cooler, Robabs, and Blackie are getting that Victory Royale, but are slightly teetering off now, dropping out of the top 10 place. And Paige, we'll see if they can bring it all the way back. Vettel, iDrop, and Stair6 also a trio to look out for that plays very consistently. And Falconly, Yaxo, and Skype, I love actually seeing their names now. It looks so clean in 15th place. 47 points, not too far behind the competition. Still very close for the top 15.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it when you can read the names, it's clear, and you can find the players. I love it. And all the teams that you're seeing here between 16th and 20, you know, most of these guys are really struggling with that early and mid game, in particular with Storm Surge. You know, these guys in this grand finals kind of lobbies, going for Storm Surge tags is extremely difficult, and your strategy really needs to be down. Queasy Milan Chapix in 19th, coming out of Craggy, is really struggling with that right now. So hopefully they can figure out their strategy, get their points, and keep moving.
I think we could chalk some of this up to just first game jitters, right? Like, we've watched the top 3, except Mongo, Rachel, and Tayson, kind of fall a little earlier on than expected. But again, we've got 7 total games. We've got 6 more. It's okay, just first game jitters. Let's just test the waters. Okay, game 2. It's time to bring it. Let's go ahead and talk about what kind of transpired in this last game, as well as walk back through the Victory Royale. There's a couple key things that happened there that if you blinked, you missed it.
Absolutely. Throughout the entire FNCS, we've been focusing on the top 15. Now it's about the top 3.